I'm a creeper, midnight time, looking for somewhere to put down. Crip club junkie, nightclub stomping, that's the girls always say something. I'm a creeper.
YouTube, what's up, world? So I thought I'd just bring y'all with me this morning. It's early in the morning, and I'm about to jump into this Bible. This verse kind of had threw me off when I read it. Like, I'm just gonna start the interesting parts. Y'all just let me know what y'all think about it. Maybe you read it, maybe you heard it, maybe you didn't. But if you don't read the Bible, you should read it for yourself. Don't just listen to what the preacher say, the pastor say, your mama say, your daddy say. Just pick it up and read it for yourself. But this is where we starting at. Exodus chapter 1, verse 18. Y'all read along, follow with me. Drop down your comments what you think about this. This was crazy to me. And don't mind me messing up, misspelling, not pronouncing some words right. That might happen. But still, like the video, comment on the video, all that good YouTube stuff. Okay. So the king of Egypt called the midwives and said to them, "Why have you done this thing and let the boys live?" The midwives said to Pharaoh, "Because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women. They are vigorous and give birth before the midwives can get to them." So God was good to the midwives, and the people multiplied and became very mighty. Because the midwives feared God, he established the household for them. Then Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying, "Every son who is born you are to cast into the Nile, and every daughter you are to keep alive." You want to kill every boy that's born and throw all, what? Cast them in the Nile? Like, ain't the Nile got alligators and all kind of stuff? Like, what? When you think about it. Them Hebrew ladies was like, "We ain't doing it. We believe in God. We don't care nothing about what Pharaoh was talking about. We ain't doing that." The birth of Moses. This is Exodus chapter 2. Now a man from the house of Levi went and married a daughter of Levi. The woman conceived and bore a son. And when she saw that he was beautiful, she hid him for 3 months. But when she could hide him no longer, she got him a wicker basket and covered it over with tar and pitch. Now the fact that, when they're 3 years old, they be like crying, don't want to stop moving, boo, boo, boo. But the tar and pitch had done throw me off because, they always be like tar baby, blah, blah, blah. It just was in the side note. I don't know, be throwing me off sometimes reading this stuff. She got him a wicker basket and covered it over with tar and pitch. Then she put the child into it and set among the reeds by the bank of the Nile. His sister stood at a distance to find out what would happen to him. Now remember, his mama putting him in this wicker basket with the tar and the pitch, but his sister right there looking like, "What's going on with my little bro?" Okay. The daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the Nile. That was chapter 5, Exodus 2, chapter 5. The daughter of Pharaoh came down to bathe at the Nile with her maidens, walking alongside the Nile, and she saw the basket among the reeds and sent her maid, and she brought it to her. When she opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the boy was crying. So I told y'all, 3 years old, 3 months old, I don't want to stop crying, blah, 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 blah. Why she couldn't hide him? Like, this little nigga won't shut up. Okay. The boy was crying. She had pity on him and said, "This is one of the Hebrew children." Then his sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and call a nurse for you from the Hebrew woman that she may nurse the child for you?" Now imagine that. The Pharaoh daughter wanted to, what I'm saying? His sister is one of Pharaoh's daughter's maids. So she like, this my little brother. She like, "Oh, you need a Hebrew lady to nurse this baby? Who you think she finna go get?" Verse 8. Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Go ahead." So the girl went and called the child's mother. The sister, when they got the mama, like, yeah, they want you over there. But she didn't know that was the child's mother. Remember, she just thought it was a Hebrew lady that's gonna nurse the child, but that's actually his mama. That's how God is smart and good. That's why you should read the Bible, because it's very interesting. Then the Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this child away and nurse him for me, and I will give you wages." So the woman took the child and nursed him. The child grew, and she brought him to Pharaoh's daughter. and he became her son. So he became the son of Pharaoh. And she named him Moses and said, because I drew him out of the water. Now it came about in those days when Moses had grown up, and he went out to his brethren and looked on their hard labors, and he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his brethren. So he looked this way and that, and when he saw there was no one around, he struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. He went out the next day, and behold, 2 Hebrews were fighting with him, each other. Okay. He struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. This is verse 13. He went out the next day, and behold, 2 Hebrews were fighting with each other. And he said to the offender, why are you striking your companion? But he said, who made you a prince or a judge over us? Are you intending to kill me as you killed the Egyptian? Then Moses was afraid and said, surely the matter has become known. So these niggas done went and told everybody about Moses done whacked him an Egyptian and buried him, because he tried to stop him from beating on the Hebrew. You see what I'm saying? That was just a short little story that I thought was interesting. It gets way more interesting than that, so you should pick up a Bible and read it. But for right now, I'm going to end this. And y'all just got a little piece of how I be reading the Bible and just thinking about certain stuff and breaking it down. And that's what I'll bring some more to y'all later.
No church on Sunday.
Cause I don't believe God spoke to you but won't talk to me. What the hell be? You telling me what he told you to come tell me, but he ain't tell me? What kind of oil fish you trying to sell me? I gotta pay you for him to hear my prayers. Don't wanna hear that there. I'm out of here. No atheist, I got faith with this. I speak to God on my own. I read the Bible myself. Old Testament, New Testament, why in the world is you questioning why I wasn't in church? Cause God blessed me with that work. Now it's money in the bank. I'm a sinner, not no saint. I don't care about what you think. I say Jesus hung with the thug, cause church folks ain't show no love. They be fundraising, money crazy, ear tickling, telling you what you wanna hear instead of telling you quit your sins and let God in before your life end. When the last days what crime pays, it ain't too late for you to be great. Switch it up and get straight with your maker, creator. Don't be a hater, cause ain't no church on Sunday. It's a fun day, better go and get your fun, say.
No church on Sundays. My mama told me I was just okay. My daddy showed me it's enough.